Hello everyone, it's me, Huxley here, and we're back. Today, we're going to present Pokemon I Want in Pokemon Unite Sinnoh Edition. Now, we've all been having fun with some Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and I'm getting ready to take on Cynthia. By the time this video comes out, hopefully I... So yeah, even though I'm a scientist, I did not do my due diligence and research the Elite Four beforehand. So, I got stopped at Lucian. I didn't even get to Cynthia. I did not have any Pokemon ready to handle a Psychic Trainer, and let alone Mr. Mime. That Mr. Mime of his sweeped my team pretty much. Took out like 5 out of the 6 of them, leaving just my Mew, and Mew did not have any moves. That gave her the advantage over Psychic Pokemons. If anything, all of them were non-effective. So yeah, it was a slow, drawled out fight from you, and it didn't last that long. So yeah, this video will come out today. This video will come out today, and I'm going to do an impromptu stream today at 8, where we will be going for attempt number 2. Hopefully, actually get to Cynthia at least. Beating her, and then I'm just gonna work on some shiny hunting for a Gibble. But let's get on to the main encore, the main course. Let's get on to the main course and the Pokemon we want in Pokemon Unite. Starting off with the All-Rounder Edition. I want Shellos and Gastrodon as our All-Rounder, but I feel like it'll be cool. Now, I know that's not how the evolution works, where a West one evolves into an East one, but I feel like the way it could work in Unite is based on which team you're on. If, say, you're on the purple team, you get the blue Gastrodon, or the pink, or the orange team, you get the pink one. And so, a little variety every time. Hopefully it's not a big deal which one you get. So I just realized I said attacker, now all-rounder. He's all-rounder. As for his passive skill, it's going to be Sticky Hold. Enemies are unable to eject from battle and are slowed down. So he's just a sticky fellow. Once you start initiating combat, you can't just like eject out with an eject button, or maybe Dragon Rush out, or Tackle out, or whatever. It may start, but it brings you back. It's very sticky. You gotta just try and run away the old-fashioned way while being slowed down. He's not letting people go. For his basic attack, it's just gonna be 4 headbutts with the force being boosted and hindering opponents. And the moves you get to start off with are gonna be Mud Slap, where he just slaps mud in a cone area effect that damages enemies and reduces the vision of opponents hit by the move. So, a better sand attack than Gibble has, because that attack is atrocious. And then Recover has the user recover HP. Now, at level 5, we will replace Recover with either Muddy Water, which if you've been watching our videos before, we gave to Swampert before. Unleashes a large wave that deals damage, reduces vision of opponents. Gastrodon can ride the wave, and when upgraded, increases damage dealt by the move. Or you can go with Brine, which I think is the first time we brought it in. I could be wrong. Shoots a spray of water straight ahead that does increase damage if opponent is at less than 50% health. Upon upgrade, reduces the move's cooldown. So, might be good to save it, try and weaken your opponents with other means, and then go for the kill with Brine, if you think it'll do that much damage. And then at level 7, we replace Mud Slap with either Stone Edge. Now, Stone Edge is like an area move. You choose where you want the jagged rocks to spring forth from the ground, dealing massive amounts of damage. With a chance of critting, the stones will stay around for a while, creating a little obstacle. So you could use it to crit people, could use it to trap people. If a whole team's running away, hit the first one, trap the rest, separate the group. Upon upgrade, you reduce the move's cooldown. Or you can go with Earth Power. Will be an area move. I think it will work more similar to Gardevoir's Psyshock, where it causes multiple eruptions from underneath, dealing damage and reducing special defense. So like Gardevoir, you choose where you want to unleash it, and then by moving yourself, you can control where it's going by following the enemy and stuff, or retreating. Upon upgrade, reduces the move's cooldown. As for its Unite move at level 8, Sticky Trap. Gastrodon will ooze purple liquid that will then shake around, spraying everywhere, causing enemies to become immobile. Immobile? Is it with an M? I'm looking at this. Maybe it is with an M. But it also didn't have, like, I am wrong. So this is a different word. But yeah, it's just trapping people for you and your team to kind of pick them off while they're unable to move and run. Now, moving on to the attacker position. We're going with Shinx, Luxio, and Luxray. It's an attacker, a melee fighter, and a physical attacker. Its passive is Rivalry. While fighting near allies, attack stat increases. The attack stat will increase more the more allies are fighting with it. So if he's fighting in lane with one other partner, let's say it could change. We can update this, I'm sure, but maybe like 5% increase to attack. If there's like two other allies, 10%. 15% of 4, 20% of everyone's together. Luxray just wants to show everyone they are the alpha Pokemon of this team. As for its moves, third attack will become a boosted attack, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon and decreasing their speed when it hits. As for the starting moves, you can choose Charge, which will be a dash. It electrifies its body and tackles straight ahead, paralyzing opponents and slowing them down. Or Bite, a close range attack that hinders opponents. Upon reaching level 5, you get to replace Bite with either Thunder Fang, a close-range electrified bite that deals damage on opponent Pokemon, causes paralysis that stuns and slows opponents for a short time. Upon upgrade, increase the damage dealt. We can go with Thief that we saw with Sneasel and Weavile. Sneaks behind enemies, hits them, and steals Aeos energy. Upon upgrade, reduces its move's cooldown. At level 8, we'll replace Charge with either Wild Charge or Discharge. Both are moves we see Zeraora used very often. It works pretty similar. Not much has changed between Zeraora and Luxray. Just a good other option. At level 10, we get our Unite move, Apex Predator. Luxray charges itself up and focuses its energy to its eyes, allowing attacks to crit more and increasing its attack speed, paralyzing enemies it hits and slowing them down for a short amount of time. Now it's just a buff to itself, and it's taking inspiration from this Pokédex entry where it seems to have senses like a shark's with its Ampulla de Lorenzini, so it can see hiding up Pokemons. And now I'm just taking it a step further to also see maybe the muscle movements and hearts and their weaknesses, and knows where to strike exactly to kind of just show how much of a threat they are. And then we have the defender role. We have my good old boy, Turtwig, Grotto, and Torterra. Now they will be a melee fighter, a physical attacker, and a defender. Forgot to include all that down there. Now, passive skill, Shell Armor. Prevents Pokemon from receiving critical hits. So yeah, nope. If you got a crit build, it's not going to work on Torterra. Sorry, Crustos, Garchomps, Decidueyes, Luxray. If you're relying on critting people, Turtwig is here to put a stop to it and take you out. There's 3 attacks with a third being boosted, and the attacks you get to choose from are going to be Absorb, which works like Giga Drain, it'll just be weaker, and Tackle, which we see with Swinub. And at level 7, we are replacing Tackle with either Earthquake. Torterra will get up on its hind legs, slam its front legs into the ground, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon in the area effect. Upon upgrade, also decreases the movement speed of opposing Pokemon for a short time. They are in this move's area effect. Or Wood Hammer. Has the user rush recklessly in the designated direction, dealing heavy damage to opposing Pokemon it hits and shoving them, also damaging themselves. It's a very reckless move. Increase the damage this move deals to opposing Pokemon. It's going to deal a lot of damage. It's going to be a very powerful move, since you are putting yourself in a very precarious situation by also dealing yourself a lot of damage. But it's okay. At level 8, your options are going to be Leech Seed. He shoots out seeds in a designated area. Opposing Pokemon caught in the designated area have seeds latch on, draining their HP and recovering the user's HP. Now, this could hit multiple opponents if multiple people are in the area. Could hit one person, could hit no one if you miss. But the opposing Pokemon can only be relieved from the seeds if they go back to a base or if they get healed by support. Because not everyone always has the support like Eldegoss or Blissey. Or maybe they have the support that just does buffs and not really healing. It could cause some changes to team dynamics. And if you can't push too far, if you don't have a healer, you can't push too far. So you might want to stay near your base. Or you choose Synthesis. Synthesis heals the user of half HP. Upgrade reduces his move's cooldown. So you do something reckless with a Wood Hammer, heal yourself, you're good to go. You're safe. Both great recovery moves. I feel like which one you choose could depend on the situation. By level 7 or 8, you probably know which way this match is going. Like, are you fighting near your base? Maybe Leech Seed, so the opponents who are fighting near you have to go all the way back to retreat to get the base. The seeds off. Are you fighting in the enemy's base? Maybe Synthesis. And at level 9, we got a Unite move. Frenzy Plant. Slams the ground and unleashes vines in a designated area of effect, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon and decreasing their speed for a short time. So I feel like a potential sniper move, AoE will be kind of like a straight line for a good while, pretty wide. Just slam through, vines going that direction. Filling up the speedster role, we have Buizel and Floatzel. Their passive skill is Water Veil. After using a water type move, its body gets coated in water, leading to increased movement speed and attack speed for the user. As for its moves, it unleashes continual beams of bubbles. These bubbles don't count for the passive skill. The ones that count for the passive skills are going to be like Water Gun with the cooldown. Moves you get to start off with: Sonic Boom. The user whips its tail, creating a sonic boom that attacks in a cone area effect. Or Water Gun. Attacks with a shot of water, shoving opposing Pokemon, decreasing their movement speed for a short time. And then you go faster and you go in for the kill, because giant river autos can be very dangerous and scary. Upon reaching level 4, you can replace Sonic Boom with either Aqua Jet or Pursuit. Aqua Jet has the user enveloped in a stream of water, dashes around, unable to be attacked while within the stream. Activate again to jump out of the stream. Upon upgrade, reduces this move's cooldown. So it's not an attack move, it's more, let's get out of here, because I'm a glass cannon. Or you need to get somewhere real quick. But again, you'll be drenched in water, so increase speed and attack speed, so can do other things. And then with Pursuit, has the user dash to a designated location, quickly charge an opposing Pokemon with the next basic attack. If the basic attack lands from behind, its damage increase and this move's cooldown is reduced. Upon upgrade, increases the user's movement speed. At level 6, we can replace Water Gun with either Hydro Pump or Surf. Has the user attack by blasting out a huge volume of water, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon, and shoving them when it hit. Upon upgrade, increases damage dealt by this move. Or with Surf, has the user charge forward on a wave, opposing Pokemon, leaving them unable to act. The user becomes immune to hindrances while using this move, and can jump in a designated direction once this move ends. Honestly, with how much of a glass cannon he can be, maybe this one he does not ride the wave. Maybe this one will be more like Cramorant, where he sends a wave back and it comes back. I was thinking he wants to be mobile, but maybe he shouldn't be that mobile. At level 8, we got a Unite move. Energy Cyclone. Uses Aqua Jet and runs around a circle really fast, creating a water spout that draws enemies in and does damage to them for sustained time. And then rounding up the team, we have our supporter role, Bronzor and Bronzong. Its passive skill, Levitate, allows it to hover over walls and obstacles. Yeah, nothing's trapping this guy, even the walls in the stage. Now, obviously, the central walls are big and thick, those might stop it. I think we'll not allow it to go over that. But the initial walls from the lanes to the jungles, I think he can go over. And then obviously some obstacles like Stealth Rocks, Avalanche, Rock Tomb. 3 basic attacks, third one being boosted, a boosted push of Psychic Energy. You can also choose the move Hypnosis. Has the user put an opposing Pokemon to sleep, it will be a little bit of range. Or you can choose Confusion. Attack straight in front of the user, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon, shoving it. If an opposing Pokemon shoved by this move hits an obstacle, it receives increased damage from this move and is left unable to act for a short time. At level 7, we can place Confusion with either Zen Headbutt. Headbutt to opposing Pokemon with Psychic Energy, hindering them. Upon upgrade, increase the damage this move deals. Or Psyshock. Attacks a designated location 3 times. This move's cooldown is reduced each one of these attacks hits an opposing Pokemon. Upon upgrade, also increases damage this move deals each time one of its attacks hits. At level 8, we replace Hypnosis with either Calm Mind. Has the user quietly focus its mind and calm its spirit to increase its special attack, special defense, and movement for a short time. On upgrade, one time only while using this move, if a user is hit by an opposing Pokemon's move, the damage is completely nullified and the user is granted a shield. Or Ally Switch. I feel like this could be the most fun one. Switches the position with an ally Pokemon, increases the user's attack and defense. Upon upgrade, resets cooldown of other moves. So he's not fast, but you are a tanky boy and really strong with your Psyshock and Zen Headbutt. So with Ally Switch, if your teammate's in a bad situation, Ally Switch with them. You're in a bad spot, they can go get away, and hopefully with Psyshock or Zen Headbutt, you can push the other teams away or knock them out. I feel like it could be very interesting. Or the other situation could arise. You're in the bats. You're about to die. Your ally's still a bit far away trying to rescue you. Ally Switch, get them in there. Get that Garchomp, that Machamp, any of those melee people in the battle. And then you could support them from far with Psyshock or Zen. Probably just Psyshock. Probably not Zen Headbutt's not that much of a range move. And then at level 9, our Unite move, Psychic Resonance. Floats up, ringing its bell if it has a bell. I don't know how Bronzong works, but it rallies its allies, greatly increasing speed, attack speed, and defense for a few seconds of all the allies in the area. But yeah, I think that does it for the Sinnoh version of the team. I hope you enjoyed this. Go ahead and leave a comment what you think, what Pokemon you want to see in Unite, how would they work, and go ahead and like, subscribe, And follow me on my social medias, HaxyGV, over on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. And yeah, we'll be back next week with the Pokemon I want in Unite Unova Edition. This one's a little bit harder for me, so hopefully I get out in time and hopefully it goes well. But yeah, stay tuned as we evolve to be a better channel. And hopefully we get more Unite content when I get better.